G'day legends, welcome to Which Way with Jen and Jay.
Hey.
We've been on the road now for 5 months in our self-built troop carrier. We thought it was about time we give you a rig rundown. So we're going to try to cover everything, but if we don't, let us know in the questions what you'd like to see. Hope you enjoy. You. First of all, a bit of background on the troops. I found the car 4 years ago in an old fella's yard. Bought it off him. It hadn't been running for 10 years. We got it going. It had a rooftop conversion done. We then gutted it and started modding it. And this is where it's at. So start off at the front. We're running the X-Rocks bull bar. We chose this one because of the aggressive look and the aggressive approach angle. In the bar, we're running an ultra winch, 12,000 pound winch. And then we've just got some King Spotties, GME, UHF, and then the light bar up the top. We're running LED headlights. That's about it from the front. So coming over to the side of the car, we're running the cut flake snares, all like. Coming onto the side of the car, we're running cut snake flares all around. We're running them so we can run a wider offset wheel and the 35 so that we're not getting in trouble by the cops. We're running 35-inch mud terrains by Kumo. And we're running King Off-Road Hurricane. They just set it off with the white and the gold. We really like the look of it. Then we're running a in-house fabrications stainless snorkel. It's a 3-inch snorkel, and it's just plumbed into the factory box so that we can get a filter for it pretty much anywhere around Australia. So we get a couple questions about how big the Troops is. We're running a 3-inch EFS heavy-duty long travel kit. And we're running airbags in the rear, and then obviously the 35s give it that extra height, make it look as fancy as it is. So onto the other side of Troops, we are running the Max Trucks on the side in the Mulga Expedition Centre table. We use it every day. Underneath the awning, it's really easy to have your table ready to go, chuck your cooker on there, and makes the Max Trucks really accessible. We use them a lot to level the Troopy, and if we get bogged. We're running a Dachi 270 awning. We had to fab up custom brackets for to suit the pop top. They're made out of the Dachi original brackets. And over the back we've got a little utility box that was originally the gas for the hire company. Now it's a little utility box that we've sort of repurposed. We've got our USB and our 12-volt plugs. We've got our valves to pump up our airbags. We've got a solar input if we want to add a blanket. And we've also got our running water here. We've also got our air there for pumping up and down the tyres. So onto the back of Troops, we have a custom rear bar with a twin swing away. We've got the 35-inch tyre on the back, crash pad dirty bag, and a 20-litre jerry can that we use drinking water in. We also run a rear vision camera here that's on 24/7 for our reverse mirror. Super handy to keep an eye on the tinny, and that product's by Gator. Under the bonnet of the old girl, we're running the 1HZ. Non-turbo, but we've got the aftermarket turbo on it. We're running a JB turbo kit with 17-pound boost, just a safe tune, nothing changed internally or anything like that. We're running an LE radiator, and we've got the dual compressor mounted under the bonnet. That's about it. We're running a 3-inch straight through exhaust, dumped out the back. So up to the roof of the Troopy, we've got the old school pop top conversion. We had to refab that, so we redid the canvas, repainted the roof, and while we were doing that, we mounted a flat rack. And on the rack, we just run one surfboard and a 120 watt solar panel. We'd like to run a little bit more solar, so that's a mod that we're going to change a bit later on. But the pop top's probably one of our favourite mods on the whole car. Over on this side of the Troops, we have the Chaos shower ensuite. We put our shower in there and our dunny in there. And we have to make custom brackets for that as well to fit the pop top. We're running clear view mirrors on the Troopy. They're super handy for the tinny, being able to keep an eye on it, and we bash them up against trees and stuff, and we haven't had any issues with them, so pretty awesome product. So the Troopy's got factory dual fuel tanks. I believe the main and sub are about 80 to 90 litres, and that's more than enough for us on our travels. So onto the 12 volt system in the Troopy. We're running a 100 amp lithium battery by DCS. That's in a Chaos box in the back here, so it's nice and safe. We're running all Victron gear other than that. So we're running a 2000 watt Victron inverter. We're running a smart solar by Victron, and also DC-DC by Victron. Good thing about the Troopy is we can plug into 240 anywhere, turn the inverter on, and it charges up the battery. So that's pretty handy when we're on the road at a caravan park, or we've even done it in service stations and stuff like that. But the 2000 watt inverter is more than enough to charge anything that we need to charge, or also run like a little blender or coffee machine every now and then. And it's all monitored by this app, which makes it super easy. The 100 amp lithium battery is enough for what we're running with the 2 fridges and the lights. However, we would like to go a little bit bigger just so that we're not worried about losing power. But other than that, we're pretty stoked with this setup. It's more than capable for what we need. I'm trying my best not to say because I say about 1,000 times.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
So that's part 1 of our rig rundown.
We hope you have enjoyed. We hope you have enjoyed. Feel free to jump on our Instagram or our TikTok, because we filmed a lot of the build on there.
Heaps of videos there to check out.
Yeah. In the next episode, Jen's going to run through the inside of the car and the full build that we did in that. We did everything ourselves. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and we'll try and get to them all in the next video. Hope you have enjoyed.
Thanks, guys.